Hi, I'm Pete with Rattan Patio and Fireplace Shop in Burlington. So today I want to do a product video on the 616 Deluxe insert from Lopi. Insert in natural gas is 39,000 BTUs when the flame is at its highest, so it's a heater. A premium insert these days is going to include things like ceramic glass, which gets a lot hotter, radiates a lot more heat than tempered glass. It also is going to include a split flow burner, which means to you that you can independently control the front burner and the rear burner. Meaning, if you don't want all that heat, you can turn the rear burner off and have a lot lower output of heat. So with this particular insert, you're a candidate for this if you have an existing wood-burning fireplace. So if you do, and you have 35 inches front width, at least 24 inches in height, and 16.5 inches in depth, then pretty good chances that you could put this inside of your existing fireplace. Options wise here, you're going to be able to choose 3 different log sets. You can choose a traditional oak log set, you can choose a birch log set, and you can choose a driftwood log set. They also make this in a contemporary version called the Mod Fire, which would have no log set. Then you can do different things like twigs and stones or glass, whatever you want to do there. You can also choose multiple different backgrounds. So this particular bone liner, there's handmade brick, common brick, black glass, obviously herringbone. There's a few different versions there. Then you're also able to choose which faceplate you want. So there's about 6 or 7 different options for faceplates. So you really can design this fireplace to fit your style. The panel or the backer plate is designed to cover the existing opening. So let's say your fireplace is 36 by 27, whatever the case may be. We're going to get this to be the smallest size possible while covering the existing opening so you don't see anything of your previous fireplace. And then you're going to choose your faceplate, you're going to choose your brick liner, and you're going to choose your log style. When it comes to what does my remote do, it pretty much does everything. So this remote is going to control every feature the fireplace has to offer. It lights the pilot light, so you can turn the pilot light on and off. You can also obviously light the fireplace, raise and lower flame height. You could turn the ember lights on and off from the remote control. You could turn the blower on and off, up and down from the remote control. You can turn the back burner on or off from the remote control, and you could also use this as a thermostat. So you're able to set a temperature. Wherever this remote control is what's sensing that temperature. So once it reaches its desired temp, it will turn the fireplace off for you. Then it also has smart mode in the thermostat. So if you use smart mode, it's going to keep a fire in the box. So it's automatically going to modulate the flame height. So if you're very close to your desired temperature, it will turn the flame down for you. When it comes to these fireplaces, I guess most people want to convert to gas for different reasons, I would say. But if you want to convert to gas because you want to, number 1, change the look of your fireplace. Number 2, get heat out of it. And number 3, make it more safe than it once was. This is the safest gas fire you can have in your home, over your gas range or oven, or over a hot water heater or a heater. Everything is completely contained. When you put this inside of your fireplace, we actually line your chimney with 2 aluminum liners. One's for intake air for combustion, which allows the fire to have air. Then the other one is for exhaust. We put a flat top plate on your chimney top. And then there's a specialized cap that allows air to come in and out to those particular liners. So now your fireplace is completely sealed up. There's no cold air coming in. There's no hot air leaving. And every time you use it, you're just going to get warmth. If you want to get more warmth, you can actually turn the blower on. And that's going to circulate air around the firebox, room air. So it's drawing room air in underneath of the unit. The blower's blowing it up the back side of the unit and out the top. Different faceplates are going to port the air in different directions. That doesn't really matter. More or less, though, you're going to create hot air, and hot air is what you're able to move around your house. So if this is to try to help heat more than just your living room, you certainly can get it out of it. One of these realistically could heat, I think, 1,500 to 1,800 square feet if it were one open space. If you have any questions, give us a ring. Again, this is 616 from Lopi. Pete from Rattan Patio and Fireplace. Thanks.